Now, since his transfer from Watford Football Club in England to Chanchung Yatai in the Chinese Super League, Nigerian international Odion Ighalo has struggled with injury. So far, he's played 6 times for his new club, scoring 2 goals and creating 2 assists. CGTN's Deji Badmus had a chat with Ighalo about life in the Chinese Super League and the standard of play there. He began by asking the striker, who was in Lagos briefly, how his recovery from injury is going.
Yeah, I would say I'm much better, but the match fitness is still getting there, because I was out for like 3 or 4 weeks. So it's not easy as a footballer when you got injured during the season. Then you have to come back, start training, working out again to be on the same level you were before you got injured, So I can remember the game I got injured, I got 2 goals in that game, and I got bad tackle on my ankle, which had problem before. So it was a painful incident, but I thank God it's over now. So I'm getting back, and it's a new league. I'm getting used to the league, and I'm happy things are going well, even though the team is not going the way we want it, But I know the season is we still have like almost 20 games to go, So I think we can still do better before the end of the season,
Tell me about the Chinese league. I mean, a lot of people have been saying so much about it. In terms of the intensity of play, how would you compare the Chinese league to that of the English league, where you just left not quite long ago?
For me, for all the leagues I've played in my 10 years in Europe, Premier League is the most intensive league in the world. You can't compare Premier League to the Chinese league. There's no level, because the intensity in Premier League, you have to make sure you're ready for it, because in a game you see a team running like this 90 minutes, it's attacking football and all that. You have to run, you have to be ready. In China, the league is just growing, It's a league that you're going to say maybe in the next 3-4 years time, when they are pumping money into it, bringing more foreigners, more foreign coaches, you're going to say they are growing bit by bit.
We're seeing more and more African players head up that direction, heading to China. Not just African players, as a matter of fact, even South American players too are all rushing to China. There are quite a number of them. Is it the money that is attracting you guys, or just the love of the game, that you just want to help the Chinese improve the standard of their league?
First, let me talk about mine, I have the opportunity to go to China 2 years ago when I just gained promotion with Watford to the Premier League. They offer me more money then than what I'm receiving now. But I turned it down, because when I was young, when I was back there in Nigeria, my dream is to play in the Premier League. So when that offer came in, they flew all the way from China, the owner of the club and the director and all that. They talked to me and all that. So I told them, no, I don't want to go. My dream is to play in the Premier League. I can't just sell my dream now because of money and all that. They convinced me, even the owner of the club, Watford, they accept the bid they bring in. Say they have to convince the player. Even the owner of the club called me several times, that it's a good money for you.
The money was too much.
It's too much. Say it's a good money for you. You have to leave. You have that. I said, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Say, it's Premier League. We're gonna buy new strikers. I say, if you like bringing 3 or 4 strikers, bringing Ronaldo here, I'm gonna play here. I'm going to fight for my shirt, I said, no, I'm not going. But I stayed, and I played, and I did well. My first season in Premier League, I scored 16 goals in the Premier League and all that. The next season again, they came again. I said, no, it's not time. But this season that I just finished in the English Premier League, we got a new coach, changed everything around. Things were not going the way it should go. The team did not do well. You see, the team, Watford ends 17 in the table, We did 2 years ago better than that. So everything just changed, And me, I'm somebody that don't like problems, I rather move away than having problems. Instead of me having problem with the coach or having problem with anybody, I told my agent, I want to leave. For me to leave, for me to have more playing time, I'll go, because I've done a lot in this team. I can't be sitting down on the bench and all that. So some Premier League team came, but Watford don't want to accept the offer because they can't offer what the Chinese already offered on the table. So
So it was just not your own decision alone to move to China?
Yeah, that was not only my decision, because if it's my decision, I would still play maybe 1 or 2 years more in Premier League before I would move to China. Of course, the money is good. I won't tell you lie. If I sit down and tell you that the money is not good, I would be deceiving myself or deceiving people. The money is good for me. It's good for my family. It's good for my career, because at the long run, we're playing this football because of money.